Hello everyone, welcome to day 4 of Yoga with Dogs 30-day challenge. My name is Melody. The little fur muffin I am petting at the moment is Ruby. She is 9, you would never know it. You may or may not see Django in screen there, who is just chilling out. And then Arlo is around as well. Today we are doing a 20-minute relaxing and luxurious slow flow. So let's get on into it. We're going to start in seated position. So come down into cross-legged. Cross-legged might not be comfortable for you straight up. So you might have a no kisses. You might have a cushion underneath your tailbone. You might extend one of your legs to no kisses to help get length in the spine. So just find whatever feels comfortable for you. Take your time and just place your hands on your knees. I'm just going to keep it on these puppies, otherwise I will get licked. And just start to focus on the rise and fall of your breath. As always, welcome yourself into this present moment. Let go of thoughts of the past or the future and just try and be in the here and now. Inhale, feel the belly, the ribs, the collarbones. And exhale, release. When we're ready, we're going to gently inhale, take our arms up overhead, fingertips touch. And exhale, bring them back to heart center, onto a doggy nose. Inhale, arm circles up overhead, fingertips touch. And exhale, back to heart center, into a doggy nose. Once more, inhale, up overhead, fingertips touch. Really savor the sensation. Bring our hands back to heart center. Breathe here. And when we're ready, inhale, arm circle up overhead once more. Hold here, really send our shoulder blades down the back. And I'm going to mirror you, so just place your left hand down beside you. We might have a pillow or a block here or a book to help us. And we're just going to gently put weight in our left hand and just lean our right hand over towards the left. So instead of our gaze going down, our gaze is going towards our armpit, towards the sky, and gently breathing here. Flowing with your breath. Inhale, find length. And exhale, soften and release. You might even be able to come onto the elbow, or you might just be on your fingertips. Wherever we are, we're inhaling, finding length, reaching towards the side of the room, and exhale, softening. When we're ready, inhale, come back up to seated, fingertips are reaching towards the ceiling, shoulder blades down the back. Right hand goes down beside us. Reach with that left hand and send it over towards the right side. Inhale, find length. And exhale, release. If you are practicing with your puppies today as well, please send us photos. It is the joy of my life to see dogs on a yoga mat. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, come back up to center. Shoulder blades down the back, hands in front, and we're just going to ground down in it with our tailbone and just let ourselves relax our body forward. So whether you have one leg out or whether you're cross-legged, it doesn't matter. Just relax the head, the neck, the shoulders down in front of you, breathing gently. Inhale, find length in the spine. And then exhale, release a little bit deeper. Inhale, find length. And exhale, release. One more. Inhale, find length. And exhale, release. Gently walk your hands towards your feet. Come back up to seated. And we're going to swap sides. So if you have one leg extended, extend the other. Or if you have cross-legged, what I want you to do is bring that front foot towards the back, that back foot towards the front. Find length in the spine once more and walk our hands forward, flowing with our breath here. Inhale, finding length, and exhale, releasing. Inhale, find that length. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale. And exhale. So just gently moving, still our vinyasa style class because we're moving with our breath. Gentle, slow movements today. When we're ready, gently make our way back up to seated. Turn your way over into tabletop position. I'm just going to do that very gently so I don't knock either dog, either side of my mat. Hands underneath our shoulders, knees underneath our wrists. Gently come into our cat-cow, dropping our belly on our inhale, opening up our chest. And exhale, navel to spine, chin to chest. Inhale to cow. And exhale to cat. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Come to neutral. We're going to tuck our toes over, come on, so push into the tops of our toes, come into our downward facing dog, send our hips into the sky, crown of the head towards the earth. Breathing here, inhale, find length in the spine, and exhale, see if you can lower the heels down and release. Inhale, and exhale. We're going to bend our knees generously, look towards our hands, step on up into our forward fold. Relax the head, the neck, the shoulders here. Grab our elbows into our ragdoll so we can really have those knees bent as generously as you need to release and relax. When we're ready, gently bend the knees, roll on up, vertebra by vertebra. Really push into all four corners of the feet to do so. Hands wide up overhead, fingertips touch, and exhale back to heart center. Breathing here, nice and gentle. Find your center, samastiti here. Push down through all four corners of the feet. Kneecaps activate, glutes activate, spine is long. Reach up through the crown of the head and push down through all four corners of the feet. That oppositional push and pull feeling. Breathe here. And when we're ready, we're going to inhale, take a really nice big arm circle up overhead and come into a nice slow flow. Exhale, we're going to fold forward, hinge at the hips. Crown of the head towards the earth, bending our knees generously. Inhale, come up to halfway lift. And exhale, fold forward. Really savor the sensation here. Feel in your lower back, gently releasing and relaxing. We're going to bend our knees really generously here. Place one hand down and then the other. We're just going to step back into our downward facing dogs, going to a slight variation of our vinyasa today. So come into your downward facing dog, breathing here. And when you're ready, lower the knees down. And then we're going to gently lower our chest and chin down. So keep our tailbone up, and you might have to practice this a few times. It's a bit of a different one. Lower down our chest and our chin. And push our hips into the earth, hands into the earth, come up into our cobra. And lower down. Lay on the mat here, breathe and release. Finding that full, slow, even breath. And when we're ready, push into the hands, come through into our child's pose, hips to heels, forehead towards the earth. Breathing here nice and juicily. When you're ready, push into all five toes, all five fingers, and the hips up and away into downward facing dog. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, bend the knees, look towards the hands. Step on up. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. Bend the knees super generously, roll on up. Hands wide up overhead, fingertips touch, squeeze our glutes, little back bend. And exhale to heart center. One more, inhale. Exhale, fold forward, really take your time. Inhale, come up into your halfway lift. Really savor this sensation, long spine. And exhale, fold forward. Bend our knees generously here. Plant our hands, walk back into our downward facing dog. Chest to thighs. Inhale, find length in the spine. And exhale, lower the knees down. Then chest and chin down. So we're going to bring our chest and chin down, then push our hips towards the earth, kind of thrusting into the earth, pushing into our hands, come up into our cobra. And exhale, lower down. Push into our hands, come into our child's pose. And just rest here. Inhale, feel the belly, the ribs, the collarbones. And exhale, release. We're going to come up into our tabletop position. And you have option to come into downward facing dog if you're feeling a little bit more active as well. And wherever we are, we're going to bring our right foot in between our hands. So it might have looked easy on screen, but you might have to pick it up, wriggle it there, get our knee and ankle aligned. You might pad your left knee as well. I'm going to give everyone time just to make sure you're comfortable. And once you're here, just send, you can have your toes tucked and untucked also. Send your hip down and away. So kind of stretching into that left hip flexor, coming onto the fingertips. Or if you like, just rise on up to balance here. Breathing gently, find length in the spine and exhale, soften and release. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Wherever we are, bring our fingers as much as we can down near that foot, and we're going to send our hips towards our heels. So kind of send them back and away, straighten this front leg as much as we can. And we might just come here, we might have a really big bend in this knee, and we might really feel it in our hamstring and outer thigh. Perfect. That's exactly where you need to be today. Go to wherever feels good. And if you'd like to come a little bit more, you can straighten that leg, activate that kneecap, really have these toes towards our face and try and find length in the spine. So inhale, find length, and exhale, fold and release. Inhale, find length, and exhale, release. And wherever we are, don't forget to breathe. It's poses like this where we hold on to our breath and clench. Inhale. And exhale, walk on forward, back into our lunge, wherever we are. We're going to tuck our back toes under, really push into those back toes, push into the front hands. We're just going to lift this back knee. It helps us get this right knee back into our tabletop position. Come into your child's pose, rest here, breathing nice and gently. When you're ready, other side, come on up into your tabletop position or downward facing dog, sending your left foot through in between your hand. Take your time, wriggle that foot forward so our ankle and our knee are aligned. We might be on our fingertips here, or you might rise on up, whatever is more comfortable for you. Breathing, inhale, finding length, and exhale, sinking. Notice the difference side to side as well. Inhale and exhale. Once we're ready, fingertips on the ground just for balance, or we might have something that we can hold on to as we send our hips back. This leg might be super bent, we might just be here. Awesome, perfect. Or we might straighten it a little bit more, squeeze our kneecap, Bring our toes towards our face. Always go to wherever feels good for you. Ahimsa, do no harm to yourself. This is all an experiment and a place of discovery. And so inhale, find length in the spine as much as you can. And when you do that, you'll find a deeper stretch in the lower back. Find length and exhale, fold. Inhale, find length and fold. Inhale and exhale. Walk our hands forward into our lunge, hands down, tuck our back toes, lift that back knee and come in to our tabletop position and back into our child's pose, forehead down, breathing here. Just really relaxing and releasing. Inhale and exhale, release. When we're ready, we're going to lift our forehead up, walk our fingertips towards our knees and tuck our tailbone under. So we're going to rise on up here. So where our tailbone is towards the ground, our navel is on. And we're going to get the heel of our hand, just a really nice back massage, guys, here. So similar to our bridge pose, a nice back opener to counteract the forward bending we've been doing. So you might just be super gentle and your back might be quite sensitive. You might have sciatic nerve issues or it might be quite compressed. So just get your heel of your hand and just massage that upper part of your glute, that really fleshy upper part of your glute there. Just massaging side to side as you breathe. Getting gently deeper. For those who have camel in their practice, lengthen your spine and exhale, send both hips forward, send the head back. Your hands might be on your hips, or you might be able to reach for your heels, or you might be like, no way. Just go to wherever feels good today, guys. Wherever we are, gently come on up. Bring our hands in front, sweep our feet to the side, and we're going to roll over onto our backs. Roll on down. Knees face the ceiling, feet on the ground, and we're going to lengthen our right leg. Just lengthen it as much as we can. Feel our lower back pressed against the earth and just play here. Rock it side to side, forward and back. And inhale, point the toes. And exhale, bring them towards your face. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, release down. Inhale, bring our left foot up. Just give yourself a little wriggle, rock side to side, forward and back. Notice the sensations. When we're ready, inhale, point the toes. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, point the toes and exhale, bring them towards your face. One more, inhale and exhale, release. Breathing here. Nice, deep, beautiful breaths. You can walk your knees in towards one another and take your feet out if your lower back is ever twingy. Or if you'd like to come in to our reclined butterfly pose, bring the soles of the feet together and the knees out to the side, really getting into our inner thighs. So just hold and breathe here. Nice and gentle. Feel the belly, the ribs, the collarbones. And exhale, just gently soften and release. Come into our Savasana, our corpse pose, our place of deep relaxation. And you might like to stay here in butterfly, or if you'd like, bring your knees together. Use your hands to help you and just let the legs come along. Flop the feet out to the side and just focus on the rise and fall of your breath. melting any last tension into the earth below. When you're ready, send your arms up overhead, wriggle the fingers, wriggle the toes, roll the wrists and ankles and roll over. Fingers wriggling too. Roll over onto a side that suits you. Come on up into seated in your own time, my beautiful yogis. Come into cross-legged. You might have one leg extended, whatever is comfortable for you to get that beautiful straight spine. We're going to inhale, take an arm circle all together, up overhead, fingertips touch. And exhale, bring our palms back to heart center. Thank yourself for stepping onto your mat today for day 4. So proud of you. Let's do this and have a beautiful day. Thank you for practicing with me. Love and gratitude. Namaste.